Good morning. Welcome. My name is Melissa. I'm Health Awares, a registered dietitian and personal trainer. This is our online strength training class here on Thursday mornings at 9 a.m. Welcome. Glad you're here, whether you're watching live or the recorded version later on. Gonna get a great strength training workout in today. Please let me know if you have any questions or comments, feedback during the class or after if you're watching the recorded version, and I will answer those or get to those ASAP. Today, you will need 2 handheld weights. That's it. We're not doing anything on the floor today. All standing. We will be doing our movements to the rhythm of music so that we can keep the pace going a little bit quicker, keep the heart rate up. I think that's all the announcements I have. I forgot to take off my sweatshirt, so I'm going to do that now. And then we'll get started. Okay. Have your weights nearby. We won't need them for a few minutes. We're going to start with a warm-up standing, and then we'll work into our strength training set, and then finish with some stretches. And again, all standing today. Okay, let's get warmed up. Big reach up, and big reach up again. Do it one more time. All right, let's pick up those feet, march it out. Picking up those feet, picking up the knees. Getting some blood flowing through the muscles. Getting warmer. I feel like my hair is kind of, there we go. Picking up those feet. Pump your arms, getting warmer. Now take the feet apart a little wider in our march. A wide march. Picking up those feet still. Quick beat of this song. All right, now pick up the knees. Pick them up. Pick them up. Good. Keep moving those arms as well. Now, big reach overhead as we tap out. Big stretch up. Leaning slightly. Core is starting to tighten up. Lean, open up that shoulder. Keep going. Big reach. Are you awake this morning? Or whatever time of day you're doing this. Now, push the arm across. Press the arm across. Press the arm across. Stretching a little bit through that upper back. Warming up the back, the shoulder and the arm. Core is already starting to tighten. Keep going. Just a few more like this. Go ahead and reach that arm overhead now. Press and press. Big stretch through the arms. Opening up the rib cage. How about we go back to our march? Here we go. Picking up those feet. You have some water nearby, or your coffee or your tea. Make sure you have some sort of liquid nearby as well as your weights. Feet apart. Keep marching. Pump those arms. Come on, warm up. How warm is it in your house today? Ours is 62 degrees. Knee lifts. It's a little chilly this morning. Pull it up. Pull it up. Almost there. Go ahead and hold it. Nice. Stay right where you are. We're going to work our legs. So feet about hip to shoulder distance apart. Knees and toes pointed forward. Don't let those knees roll in. And we're going to push the bottom back and sit into a squat. So here we go. Down and up. So take it easy as you begin. Starting off slowly, only lower halfway down if you need to. I'll show you from the side. All right, push that bottom back. Lowering just halfway down. Not a super deep squat right now. All right, now we're gonna do a pulse in two. So we pulse, pulse, then stand up. Pulse, pulse, and stand up. You can get a little lower this time. A little more time. Every time you stand up, I want you to squeeze your glutes. So squeeze the back side, squeeze it up. Check out your knees. Make sure they're not going past your toes. You really gotta push that bottom back. Good. Pulse, pulse. We're gonna do something slightly different. Go ahead and take your feet apart. Knees and toes angled outward, big wide stance. Catch your breath, and let's lower down the lift. Down and up. Working a little more of our adductors, inside thighs. Still working on the quads and the glutes though. Good, down and up. Standing up tall, keep a neutral spine. So that pelvis is slightly tucked under, not very much. Just enough to keep that spine straight. Now let's try that double pulse. 2, and then slowly bring it back up. 2, and slowly bring it back up. Good. Come on. Pull it up. Make sure those knees and toes are angled the same directions. Knees are staying behind your toes. Good. Keep going. All right, singles, down and up. Here we go. Down and up. Good. Get those legs burning a little more here. Down and up. Are your legs shaking? Bring those feet back into the squat position. Down and up. Get your feet situated. Push that bottom back. Core is in tight. Down and up. How about the double pulse? Double pulse, and then pull it back up. Keep going. I'll show you from the side. Good. Double pulse, core is in tight. Nice. How are your legs doing? Hang in there. You don't get a little bit of a break next, don't worry. Pulse, pulse. Back to just our singles, down and up. Halfway down if you want. A little bit lighter on the knees. Still working those legs though, come on. How about one more? And hold it there. Good. All right, we're gonna work a little bit of our core some more. No weights needed. Take a deep breath. All right, fingertips up on the head. And we're just gonna start with a center crunch. So imagine like you're lying on your back on the ground. I'll show you from the side. So we crunch and stand tall. It's not a huge movement. Thinking about contracting and releasing. Good. Keep going. I'm gonna get used to this movement first before we add anything too crazy. Now angle it right and left. Angle right and left. Nice. Good. How about in the center? Now right and left. In the center, add a leg lift in the front with the right side, then left. Again. Good, keep this going, stay right here. That leg adds a little extra dimension to that crunch. Keep going. Get used to this movement. Nice, keep going. I want you to keep those legs going. Now angle the torso to the right, then left. Kind of doing a twist through the torso, still crunching, crunching, Leg is extending straight out in front. Ooh. Don't lose your balance. Couple more. Good. In the center. Keep crunching. Are your arms getting tired? Right and left. Imagine like you're lying on the floor. Crunch, release, crunch, center. Standing up tall in between each crunch. Right and left. All right, arms down, crunch in the center, no legs. Just a contraction. Good, crunch, release. Right and left. There is still music, I don't know if you can hear it.
Welcome back.
Crunch center. Crunch. Right and left. We're gonna add something to this. In the center, add your knee. Lift. Lift. Good. Crunch into it. Right and left. In the center. Right, left. This seems like it's a long song, doesn't it? In the center, keep going. Good, contract. Lots of time to work on those abdominals. Right and left. In the center again, crunch. You're almost there. Standing up tall in between each, right and left. In the center. Almost done. Almost done. Right, left. Twist into it, crunch. All right, go ahead and circle those arms up. Big circle up. Stretch out those abs. Do it again. Big circle up. Reaching all the way out. One more big circle. Hold it out. Nice. All right, grab your weights. We have made it to the weights. Alrighty. You're gonna hold your palms facing you. Feet about hip distance apart, soft in the knee, not a huge bend, not straight, soft. And we're gonna extend to the sides. Extend. So I want you to keep your elbows right where they are, just moving the forearm and the weight. We're working the triceps here, working the backs of those arms. Good, now both arms, slow it down. Nice and slow. Keep those elbows out. Imagine like you're kind of making a triangle with the arms. Bring it out the sides. Back to the singles. Lots of arm work here. Biceps are even working. Keep going. Core is tight. Trying to stand up tall. Knees are not locked out. Good, both arms again, slow. Nice, keep those shoulders down. Don't let those shoulders get closer and closer to your earlobes. Keep them down. Slowly squeeze the back of the arms, pull it back in. Nice. All right, take those arms down to the sides. And now bicep curl across the body, across. Across. Working more on the bicep now. We were doing the triceps primarily before. Now we're hitting the biceps. Both sides of the arm. Cross it and cross it. Like you're making an X in front of your body. Good. Now I want you to slow it down, a little slower. Up and down. Up and down. Check out that bicep. How's it looking? How's your arm looking? Check out your muscle. Pull it up, extend. You're getting close, almost there. Nice. All right, let's speed it back up. Across, across. How are your forearms doing? Can you feel those working too? Having to hold on to that weight. Make sure forearms work. Just a few more, we're getting close. All right, hold it right there. Roll those shoulders back. Good. You can keep awake for this if you want. You don't have to. I'll show you with a weight. We're working our legs. You don't need to use a weight. I'll show it to you this way first. Bend your knee, lift, lift, and lower. A lot of balance happening in this one. You gotta tighten up that core. Make sure you're standing tall. Soft knee on that leg on the ground. Keep going. So we're working on our glutes, our abductor muscles, excuse me. Keeping that knee bent. And now we're going to switch to our other side. Bend that knee, lift. I'm going to show you from the side so you can see how I've got my knees. I want you to have your knees lined up, so don't let your leg travel in front, okay? Keep the knees lined up in the center. Keep going. The weight is resting on that side of the leg. You can set it down if you didn't want it. Let's go back to our other side. Hold the weight in the center this time. Just holding it in front of the chest. 4 more on this side. Good, keep lifting. Let's switch. Bend the knee. Bend the knee, crunch it up. Lift that leg. How's your balance? Bonus balance work. Now straight leg. Lift. Lift. Still holding that weight in front of the chest. Don't rest it against your chest. Hold it in front. Use those arms. Now switch. How's your core? Is it tight? Keep it pulled in tight. It helps you balance. How are your legs? Now straight leg, let's alternate. So we go right, then left. A little more challenging for that balance. Switching back and forth. Keep going. Leg is straight. Keep that quad tight. Weight is still in front of the chest. Right leg, lift it out. Repeat, out and in. Standing up tall, don't sink into that hip. Stand up tall, straight legs. Let's switch, other side. 8 lifts over here. How are your legs? They should be feeling good by now. Hold it here. Set that weight down. Ah, nice. We're gonna work our abs a little bit more. No weights needed for now. Hands up to the sides of the head again. Fingertips by the head. Standing up tall. Taking a deep breath. We're gonna do some bicycle crunches across the body. So knee and elbow come across. Imagine like you're lying on the floor doing those bicycle crunches. Contract, release. Contract, release. Good. Standing up taller between each movement. Good. Now to the side. Yes, side crunch. Still using that knee and the elbow coming together towards each other. crunch down through the side of the body. Obliques are working. Standing up tall in between each movement. Working those abs. Obliques primarily working here. Let's do across the body again. Pull that knee in and in. Good. Now, arms up, straight leg across. Good. Stand up tall in between each. Contract and up. Contract and up. You really got to dig into those abs. It's very easy to do these movements without having any kind of awareness of your abdominals. So I want you to really, really focus on those. That's what we're working. Good, keep breathing. Now, take this out to the side. Crunch. Crunch. Lots of control with that body. Standing up tall in between each. Obliques working here. Yes. Crunch. Keep going. In front of the body again. Let's do it. So opposite arm and leg coming across. It doesn't really matter which one you're starting with. Just crunch across. Good. Almost there. Keep crunching. Good. How are your arms feeling? We're going to work those a little more next. Last one. Big reach up. Nice. All right, go ahead and grab both of your handheld weights. You've got one more song with our strength training, and then we'll stretch it out. Not by quick. We're actually going to take it over to a lunge position, over to the side. So again, making sure the knees are behind the toes. Back leg stays straight. Front leg is bent. With that arm, we're going to row. So we row. Good. So leaning over slightly. Core is in tight. Spine is straight. Now let's slow this down. Down and in. Core is tight. And let's switch to our other side. Quick rows. Get those feet situated. Knees and toes going in the same direction on that front foot. And slow her down. Down, pull back. Down, pull back. I want you to think about your back on this. Pull that elbow, squeeze the back. Again, switch, slow. Good. Really got time to dig in. Squeeze into that back. And let's reverse. We're gonna do forward here, slow. Last one. Now in the center, both arms down and pull back. I'll show you from the side on this one. I want you to think about pulling those elbows straight back. Pull them back. Squeeze into your back muscles, right in between those shoulder blades, like someone dropped an ice cube down your shirt and it's cold. Woo! Squeeze that back. Core stays tight, protecting that lower back. Again. Lots of arm. Nice and slow. Stay in the same body position, but palms up. And now pull one at a time. Pull one at a time. Good. Palms up. Pulling back one at a time. A little quicker. Core is still tight. I'll show you from the side. Extend those arms out in front of you. Knees are soft. Core is tight, straight spine. Protect that back. All right, now stand up, side row. Pull the weight up, then switch. So we're pulling the weight straight up the side, aiming that weight for the armpit. Elbow stays lifted. I'll show you from the side on this one as well. Okay, keep going. And hold it there. That was quick. Go ahead and set those weights down. Have we already made it? That was so fast. All right, we're gonna stretch. Let's stretch out those arms first. Big reach overhead. That feels like it was so much faster than 30 minutes. Big reach up again, stretch all the way through that body. Stretching through the arms, the core. And do it one more time, big reach up. Good. From here, I want you to take one step forward or back, whichever direction works for you. And we're gonna stretch through that hip. So think about tucking that pelvis under, pressing forward into that front foot. I'll show you from the side, kind of like that. All right. Holding it right there, stretching through that hip. We work that a lot with all of our abdominal work. Now take the arm, bring it overhead. Big stretch overhead, leaning away from that hip flexor that we're stretching, getting a deeper stretch into there. Hold it right there, breathing. Go ahead and release it down, stretching a little deeper into this hip. And take the arm across the body now, stretching through the shoulder, through the upper back. Still holding that deep lunge position. All right, go ahead and release all of that. Step out with your other leg. Tuck under that pelvis, press forward slightly. Feel the stretch through the front of that hip and into the leg. Holding it there, nice deep stretch. Taking some deep breaths. We did some good work today. Now take that arm, reach it all the way overhead, big stretch up, stretching more deeply into that hip flexor, through the torso, into the shoulder. Still staying down in that lunge position. Go ahead and release that one out. And take it across the body, stretching through that other arm, through the shoulder, the deltoid, into that upper back, holding it right there for a few beats. Take some deep breaths. Go ahead and release the arm, hold it for a few more beats here in this deep stretch position. Pressing forward. Shoulders back and down. Go ahead and bring those feet back together. And go ahead and take your right knee up, pulling in towards the chest. You can hold onto a wall or a chair if you need to for balance. Try to stretch out the glutes now with this one. So as we pull the knee in towards the body, you can feel the stretch through the back of that leg into the glute. Let's go ahead and switch to our other side. Pull it in. Stretching out the back of that leg, the glutes. How's your balance? Good. Go ahead and let go of that guy. Both arms, big reach up. Big stretch through the body. Take a deep breath. And let those hands float down. One more reach up. And let them float down. And we made it! Boy, that was an awfully quick 30 minutes, I feel like. Man, thanks for joining me this morning. I hope you got in a great workout. Lots of muscles we worked today. I will be back again next Thursday right here, 9 a.m. Let me know if you have any questions, any comments, or if there's any body parts you'd like us to work out a little bit more. I'd love to know any feedback you have. Also, I'll be back in about 30 minutes for deep stretch class, so come join me again for that in just a few minutes. Happy Friday Eve, everybody.